All right, so I think this is where I gotta turn it the other way. That one's not as big a deal. Over here, I think the sun makes it where you really can't see this little guy, right? We'll do some walk the other way recalls. Right. Recall games, a general schedule that I like to do is walk the other way. Recall games, get their energy out and down, get them focused on you, excited, right? Then those little hill drills, position stuff, you get them calmed down, focused on you. Come over here, do some walk the other ways, right? Excuse you, pig. It's just getting them following you, right? Everything is about getting the dog following you. It all starts coming together with your leash stuff. And then it comes together with your behavior stuff, right? Good boy. See, and you don't have to give no affection. You just have to do it kind of the right time and the right context, right? Let me see if I just stand still if he'll get distracted. This is a very hard one for me. Standing still is not my forte. You're a good boy. Do we need to just go on the luring? Well, so you know what I need to do? I'm not going to be able to do, obviously, walk the other ways with him. So I need to just start doing a lot on his free walks and start just calling them. So let's go ahead and get into this. Are you tired, bro? It was only 10 minutes. He's like, yeah. 10 minutes for you is one thing. 10 minutes for me with no nose is another. My little flat, squishy nose. Such a cute fart. Man, I ran into the doorknob. I got a couple hooks in the wall where I put the clip the X pin to, right? And it started ripping this stuff right here. And part of it is I get cheap stuff, right? So some of these things are like $100 something, man. We charge a lot of money for stuff, dude. But anyways, I just hit the doorknob going to the bathroom. It was already started, so that and just in use, right? And the fact that it's got a bunch of stuff in there right now. It's got the tug balls. Let's see. Let's see what is this a little too far away, I think. Get it closer. I don't know what I'm doing this. I ain't no cameraman. I shouldn't even be doing this stuff. We gotta get you guys adopted though. We gotta get these little guys adopted. Right? So we go ready over here and place. I help them out. Right? So you always want to start good. Where you're in between where you want the dog to go, between the dog and where you want the dog to go. Although, right, so like in other words, if he's right there and I'm over here, good. Right? See, he wants to get off. Okay. Just block him from getting off. That was probably a little too long, plus I was moving. But it's no big deal. Right? So he's got some resource guarding issues, pretty specifically the ladies, right? With the men around, and even with, with a relationship. Let's say with a relationship with a man. So it's not like stranger men, it's people in the house. So he's got a relationship. Now, it's probably not a proper relationship with the dude or the chick, right? That's where stuff like this comes about. All right. Ready? Place. You can drop the food on the bed if he's not getting up. Good. Good. All right. We want to go off. Good. Ready? Place. Good. Off. Motion for motivation, right? The word. You have the verbal cue, the physical cue. He still had food in his mouth. I thought he was done. He was sitting there looking at me. Do I need to give him another reward? Right? No hands in pocket. Place. Good. One piece of food at a time, Larry. It's not a big dog. Off. Good. All right. Place. Good. So we're on reward instead of bait. Off. Good. Place. Good. I kind of think he was starting to go up there if I wouldn't have moved too soon, right? That's one of my MOs, is helping a little too soon. Off. Good. Place. Oh, maybe he was just doing that to get in front of me. Good. All right, so let's do, ready? And sit. Good. What did we figure out with downs? He's got to be standing, right? Ready? Stand. Yeah. I shouldn't have used the word, but he's not going to need to know that anyways, right? It was a little bit in. Be patient. Let him figure out what the hell he's got to do to get it. So with him, when I watched him just kind of naturally going to lay down, he flops down, right? So I figure from a stand is better. Good. A little bit of pressure. He's trying to figure it out, trying to figure it out. Break. So how long do you let him stay in that, hey, what am I doing to get this thing? Because if you make him wait too long, right? So sometimes you show them, here, this is what you're supposed to do with that, right? So sometimes if you wait too long for them to figure out what they're supposed to be doing, sometimes it turns into, dude, give me that, right? Does that make sense? Right, so see how he pops his butt up when I try to do the down from a stand? It's just a little gentle, right? Good. Little gentle pressure. Good. Let's see if we go from a sit. I usually, some people, right, so see how he naturally wants to come up? I think it'll help him if I give him the pressure at the same time as the lure. Break. Good. Uh-oh. Did I drop it on the ground, dude? Right? So let's see if I give him pressure at the same time I lure. Right? If he's already sitting, just pull forward. Good. Good. Break. Good. Break. Right? This ain't a big deal. Shit ain't a big deal, is it? It's communication, right? Leash pressure, spatial pressure, body pressure. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Let's try one of these. Stay. It's always easier when they're on the bed. He's kind of tired, so he might not was going to go anywhere anyways. Good. Hey, look, I did good. Stay. Remind him. Now, he did a couple lessons with people before. I don't know how much they worked it. It's okay. Good. Look, I'm getting good at my mark and then hand motion. stay. After you mark and reward, remind, right? I personally like the very last one to come like this. Good. See how I started to put my hand in too soon? Right? And then the last one, you're gonna go break. Right? I like to break backwards. Sits, downs, right? So that's another thing I tend to do is I tend to use the word kind of right away, because I'm in the camp of you make it better, and that comes from I had quite a few early on when I started, um, that I had to fix things, right? So you can do a couple of things when you have poisoned commands, right? We can go all another verbiage, which tends to be hard because you got to get the people doing the different verbiage. Usually you can just fix it with the dog, right? Oh, that's a freebie. Oh man, I forgot to measure the food. I had a bunch of leftovers. I forgot to measure, dude. Are you gonna get too much? Ready? Good. Good. Oh, it's on. Good. Haha. Good. All right, let's come on, stand up, fool. Good. Right? Can you tell how soft it is? Probably not. It's just barely light pressure, right? So the light pressure says here. If you So that's the other thing. If you're using pressure and you try to do too much pressure to start, they start fighting it, and then it becomes a big fight, and you can't let go, right? So it's kind of not fun. Good. Ready? Good. So now let's see if we can go from a sit. Now that he's getting the idea. Good. Break. Right? So now that he has the idea of when my hand goes to that spot, we're going all the way, all fours are down, right? Now I'm getting the sit, or from the sit to a down. So we got the downs from the stand first, and then we can go from sit to the down. And typically you do your sit to down first, as is the way most people do it. Sporting guys don't like to do it that way. So it's strategies, right? Things are different for different dogs. So what I'm doing is our 2 pieces of food. I'm getting them to stand up. Good. Mark and food. Good. Oh, he wasn't all the way down. You fooled me, dude. You fooled me on that one. He was like this. They fool me all the time, dude. You guys fool me and you sucker me. Ready? Stand. Good. Down. Good. Down. Good. Right? See? Break. Ah, good boy. You're a good boy. Oh, are you a good boy? Huh? Are you good boys? You good boys? Oh, give me some of that. Oh, give me some of that right there. That feel good. All right, so now let's see if we can get a place with the down. I started using place just getting on it. All right, so now maybe we can require it. Ready, place. Get them up. I was a little too far away. And then get to finish. Good. So then it becomes a down. You don't like laying down, do you? Break. All right, place. Good. Break. Where's Are you ready to play now, dude? Let's see what time it is. 10:30. We come out of quarter till. All right, let's get some play then. Where's Raiders other little ball? We left it out here.